I'm Susan Fairclough. I'm Therapeutic and Specialised Play and Youth Service Manager and Events Lead. So in a nutshell, I manage all the health play specialists and play leaders, and also with the youth service across Manchester University NHS Foundation Trust. The play team provide developmental, therapeutic and specialised play for all our children and young people across the hospital for various abilities. It relieves boredom, it creates normality. Also with the therapeutic play, we try and make sure that the children and young people in the hospital have access to outside play, they have access to multi-sensory vision, they have access to music, all the things that mean so much to them when they're in hospital. Now the specialised play is preparing children and young people for the procedures, the treatments and surgery. So that can be from anything from an MRI scan to having an NG tube passed or to a transplant, working with all the health professionals to make sure that we're all looking at the holistic care for the family. With that, it's important to know that we do also get referrals from outside of the hospital. So not only do we work with children within the hospital, it's patients who are going to be coming in. It could be that they're actually anxious for coming into hospital because it's the fear of the known. It may be the fear of the unknown, but it could also be that unfortunately somewhere they've had a bad experience and that they're worried about coming back into the hospital setting again. We do get a lot of patients also who come in with neurodiversity and autism and learning disabilities who also need some bespoke work with them to help them through those procedures. There was a young patient who was undergoing treatment for cancer, and they have these lines that are put in called Hickman lines where they've all a lot of treatment through. And although she had some preparation for that and knew why that was there and was distracted at the time to actually know what was going on, she was still a very young child and actually needed some extra support. So when she had the line put in, she wouldn't move. She just kept her body so stiff and wouldn't move. But the physio actually thought it was more psychological and thought that she was scared of moving. So liaising with the physiotherapist and the team on the ward as well, I decided to get a big piece of paper. It was coming up to bonfire night. We got all the colours out, you know, the nice colours of fireworks and things like that, and asked her would she help to do a wall display for a room. Straight away she was off the bed, paint brushes into the pots, arms are going up everywhere, painting this great big picture for bonfire night. But once she just relaxed, she realised that it was okay to move, and that helped the physio, that certainly helped the patient as well. And mum in the corner was like, thank you. Well, I do love this job. I think one of the favourite things, there's many things I could say, but one of the favourite things is seeing the patients at the end of the day, walking around with smiling, going home and actually saying that they had a great patient experience. I think that's really important for families and for the young people as well as the children, but it's certainly important for staff. So that's the feeling that I really love about the job, when you see that does happen and you see people coming back again and actually coming to the hospital and remembering the things that happened. They don't tend to then tell you about the sad things, you know, that I had to have surgery and my arm was sore and I was in pain. They talk about all the nice things. They talk about play, they talk about events, they talk about things that they did when they were in hospital that made them smile, made them happy. So what's really nice, what I love about the job is getting that feedback.